It's the 2K.
Hello again, everybody. Welcome to the NBA Finals. I'm Ernie Johnson, proud to be with our friend Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith on 2K Sports, and we are getting primed and ready for Game 2. And the home floor for the series tonight in Boston, as the Celtics will be playing against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Looking at the Thunder, unable to steal a road win in Game 1, they'll look to even the series tonight. A win here would go a long way to erasing the bitter taste from their mouths. And coming into Game 2 after dropping Game 1 of the Finals, do you think that they can come back in this series, Shaq, even if they don't even it up with a win tonight?
You know, I think if they lose this game, they can still win the series. However, the odds of them winning the series with a loss tonight, it drops dramatically.
Well, this is a game, Ernie, where they need to.
The NBA playoffs continue. Just two teams remain. They are battling their way toward this title. Game 2 of the Finals. Along with Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll see Oklahoma City taking on Boston. We look at the Celtics. They hold a one-game lead in the series, looking to take 2 straight before going on the road.
And you've heard the adage, a playoff series doesn't start until someone wins on the road. I'm not so sure about that. I mean, as the top seed, all they have to do is take care of business on their home court. They did that in their last game. We'll see if that's the case again here tonight.
Yeah, and you talk about pressure. Winning this game would have them going on the road with very little pressure on them. Games 3 and 4 won't be nearly as nerve-wracking if they...
John Lewis out there with Jordan. That's Lance Stevenson. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Durant in at the small forward position. And here's Stevenson after LeBron James hitting the three. Stevenson drives in. No good. And the Celtics going the other way now. They won their last game Monday night.
Deadly from behind the three-point line in that game, and it really gave them the ability, I felt, to stretch that defense out.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, it opened things up for them in a big way. The defense was never able to string together any stops or get comfortable.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Thank you, Kevin. Randy Whitman and I spoke just briefly. I asked him how he felt about his chances of taking Game 2 on the road, and he told me, I still think we can. Our goal was to come in and take away at least one of these 2 games here, and we can still meet our goal. But this is the NBA Finals. Nothing comes easy. We'll see if they can meet their goal. Guys?
All right, Doris.
Early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way.
Outside Westbrook.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here is the first game.
And he gets it to go. James has got 5.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Now here's Stevenson. Back to Westbrook. Six to shoot. They need this. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
And guys, I was a bit worried, but now we all know the rim doesn't have a lid on it.
Yeah, you could actually feel the tightness and tenseness with each miss. I'm actually glad to see they got that first one out of the way.
Now here's Durant. Stevenson outside. There's the 3, and that one's good.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Celtics have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. LeBron left side. 3-pointer. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Thomas got his 3rd assist on the night.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3 ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a 3-point battle taking shape here.
Now here's James. He's got 8. The Celtics working the ball around now. Thomas, no luck.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Greg, he got in good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Thunder shooting their first free throws of the game. The first free throw is good. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Celtics leading by 3. That's good from Thomas on the assist by Matthews.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Here's Jordan. Isaiah Thomas making his last shot. And the basket by Stevenson.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Wesley Matthews on the wing. To the middle. Here's Thomas. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Celtics.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
Taj Gibson's checked in for Oklahoma City. It's Westbrook with the drive. Can't get it to go. Good D by Thomas. Celtics leading by 4. Pass to Thomas. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession. These players can flat out shoot the rock. The 2K leaderboard shows us the top 3-point shooters in the playoffs. Isaiah Thomas third.
Well, you know, the three-point shot, Kevin, can be a game-changing play. I mean, I've seen games become blowouts, and blowouts become close thanks to the three-point shot. It's a huge asset, and these guys capitalize on it big time.
Michael Carter-Williams checked in for Thomas. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Paz is checked in. Carter-Williams against Westbrook. Stevenson outside. Matthews with the steal. Thomas a screen. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And the idea of setting a screen on that play was right, but just poor execution.
Just can't be a hard screen at all costs. There is a legality to how you and hard.
Smart's checked in for Sullinger. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Dion Waiters checked in for Lance Stevenson. Pass to Carter-Williams. To the middle. Here's Thomas. And a great assist by Carter-Williams as that one goes in. And it's 8 points for Freak.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
It's Westbrook with the drive. Waiters gets a wide-open look. And the Thunder another 3.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
The Celtics have gone 7-9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them. LeBron with it. He's got 8. Got a piece of it. Gibson with the steal. To the paint. And finished off by Westbrook.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. And it's the Thunder with the ball. After the basket by Boston. And Thomas with the block. Smart passes to Thomas. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line. And the Thunder making a switch here. Tucker's checked in. The Celtics shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. 1:46 left to play in the first quarter. Westbrook kicks it to Tucker. Back to Westbrook. Jumper off the screen. That's short off the rim. Celtics leading by 3. LeBron dishes to Carter-Williams. LeBron with a screen on Gibson. Carter-Williams the pass to James. And a great assist by Carter-Williams as that one goes in. Carter-Williams has got 3 assists now in this one. Carter Williams against Westbrook. Dishes to Hawks. And that time, also a missed shot. Boston's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points flung up from outside here in the first. Down low, here's Thomas. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And doing a great job here just stringing together solid possessions as they build that lead up.
I tell you, there's no substitute for consistency, Greg. You know that, I know it. You can stay in control of the game. They'll stay in control of it if they simply stay good with their execution of the game plan and don't waste any possession.
Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And Tucker kicks to Westbrook. There's his third field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
That's just run of the mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
James outside. Outside for Carter Williams. Westbrook with the steal. Beyond the arc. Can't get it to go. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Celtics out in front, leading by 6. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. DeAndre Jordan not a focal point offensively for this team, but as a defender, he understands he can make a big difference.
I'm not really a big scorer for our team, but that's not my job. My job is to defend and rebound.
Well, Jordan, the man who knows what his job is, and he likes his job, Clark, and does it very, very well. He is excited.
But he is certainly the Clippers' defensive player of the year. Jordan's become a defensive beast, an animal defensively. And really the thing of it is he's still learning and growing. He's going to continue to get better, which is scary.
It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this game 2. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
You know, it's been about how solid they've been offensively here, really tuned in with one another.
Good ball movement, and it's paid off on the scoreboard.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter to play. So the Thunder 5 right now. We've got Lance Stevenson. DeAndre Jordan is out there with John Lue. And it's Durant. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Thunder, boy, was he tremendous. He had 49 points and came out of nowhere defensively, swatting away one shot after another. Truly impressive numbers from him in a stellar performance. What a special night.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll buy that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Boy, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll. He could have won that game all by himself.
Now, here's Stevenson. 8 points for him. 4 on the shot clock. 8 feet away. And Boston with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Outside Thomas. Meeks inside the three-point line. And it's Lure with the rebound. Thunder trailing by 6. Westbrook dishes to Stevenson. And that one's good. Stevenson's got 10 points. Now here's Thomas. Johnson outside. And stolen by Jordan. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. In the corner, it's Westbrook. No one near him. It's hauled in by Thomas. Thomas got 8 rebounds in this game. Meeks passes to Thomas. Thomas kicks to Johnson. Tipped away. Westbrook with the steal. Now here's Durant. He's guarded by Meeks. Outside Durant. Wants to get it to Westbrook, and does. But they get it back. And stolen by Thomas. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Meeks leading the charge.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick two at the other end. That's losing basketball.
Especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That's a nice lead now.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Thank you, guys. I got a chance to hear what Randy Whitman was saying to the team. He was intent on running the offense through Stevenson. Coach reminded them that he is supposed to be the key factor tonight, and he still wants to see that happen. They're not going to wait for halftime. They want those adjustments to have an impact right away. Over to you, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. Thomas down low, defended by Durant, and he gets it to go. And it's an 8-point Boston lead.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Jordan the screen for three, and Durant gets it to go. The assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got 4 assists now tonight.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
And here we go. Jordan dishes to Westbrook, looking to get back on track here, and that one's good. Now it's just a 3-point Boston lead.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
Thomas kicks to Thomas, and he jams it with authority.
And really, he's just done a great job of finding the open man every trip down.
Boy, it sure has seemed as though he's done it every time. It's been an awesome display of passing for him today.
Now here's Westbrook. He's got 8. Shoots from the elbow. It's hauled in by Thomas.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built right now.
It'll go. The Boston lead is cut back down again to 5. The basket that time coming from Russell Westbrook.
Whoa, he really got his defender on his heels on that one. What a
patience. Patience. Taking early threes is leading to long rebounds from the transition points.
Number 1.
Make the defense move. And whether it's a good shot
off the bounce or pulling up, both these guys have been lighting it up.
Boston making some changes. LeBron comes in for Meeks, and it's Carter Williams in for Isaiah Thomas. Then for the Thunder, Taj Gibson's checked in for Jordan. PJ Tucker comes in for Kevin Durant, and Dion Waiters subbed in for Lance Stevenson. Here's Waiters after the basket by Boston, and Gibson kicks to Westbrook. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Celtics leading by 4. Thomas a screen. James kicks to Thomas. Throws off the pick and hammers it home.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
There's the feed to Waiters. And here's Westbrook from the arc. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the three-point variety.
And you need the defense to stop the bleed.
Now here's Matthews. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And he gets it to go. And the Celtics lead by 5.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint. And I bet you'll never see too many guys who can put forth an effort on the boards like this one, Clark.
Yeah, as a former outstanding rebounder myself, I can certainly appreciate what this guy is doing. An extraordinary combination of talent and desire is what allows him to do what he's done today. Great performance.
And the shot is good. Villanueva's got his first 3 points of the game.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Thomas, there's the killer two-handed slam.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Hey, I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Now here's Waiters. There's the dish to Gibson. Good work defensively by Johnson.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Johnson sets the screen for Matthews. Off the screen. And it's off the back rim. No good.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Raiders no luck.
And as far as jump shots go, that's what you have to continue to try and get.
I don't know how that one stayed out.
Here's Tucker. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Boston leading by 4. Johnson with a screen on Waiters. Over in the corner, Matthews. The offensive rebound. And Thomas with the stuff.
And guys, isn't it great to see a player who works that hard on the glass at both ends?
Well said, G. That's the way he has built, his reputation. Clark grinding away, 100% effort all the time.
And Kevin, all that effort pays off. How many of those spectacular putback jams do we see from this guy? A bunch. The defender was spinning around like an agitator in a washing machine after that crossover.
I think you're right. Looks a little bit dizzy after that one.
And we're through the first half of basketball here. And
Well, a double-double already in the books for you, and we're only at the half. Do you see them trying to throw different looks at you to slow you down?
Well, I guess that's a question for them.
Welcome back to our coverage of the NBA Finals. More action straight ahead.
A nice quarter for Thomas. 14 rebounds and some big-time point production as well. Excellent defensive presence on the glass and delivering some of that shot-blocking skill, too.
He has really just owned the paint. Well-rounded performance.
Thomas in at center. Jared Sullinger is out there with LeBron James. And it's Matthews. And it's Thomas in the point. That's the Boston 5. Now, here's Thomas. Following the miss by Lance Stevenson. Thomas kicks to Thomas. Durant attacking. He drains the quick shot. Durant's got the first basket of the second half. That one for the Thunder. And the pass to Sullinger. Matthews gets the screen from Thomas. And Matthews gets it to go. And the Celtics lead by 4.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. You can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
And it's Westbrook missing.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Here's Thomas. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Stolen by Thomas. And here comes Thomas leading the fast break. In the corner, it's James. Back to Thomas. Parked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Stevenson outside. Over to the wing. It's Westbrook with the drive, and he gets it to go. Westbrook's got 18 points in the game.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
And Thomas with the stuff.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Thank you, guys. I got a chance to hear what Randy Whitman was saying to the team. The strategy included running the offense through Russell Westbrook. Coach stressed the importance of getting the ball in his hands as soon as possible at the start of their possessions. No question he's going to be the key guy for them offensively. Perhaps the rest of the second half will look different after those adjustments, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks.
You know, they built their lead here by doing all the little things well.
And one of those little things, Clark, has been rebounding. They've come out and taken complete control of that glass.
And Stevenson kicks to Westbrook. Kicks it out to Stevenson. Good. A nice assist from Westbrook. 12 points for Lance Stevenson.
Great rise and dime there. He changed gears in midair to make the assist.
LeBron kicks to Thomas, and he gets it to go. And the Celtics lead by 6.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Smart passes to Thomas. The shot is off, and the Thunder going the other way now. Outside Westbrook. He kicks to Lure. Wide open look, and again it's Oklahoma City.
Yeah, that's asking a lot from that defender.
Yeah, it certainly is. I mean, he just doesn't have the size to really be effective in that kind of matchup.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 11, and he gets the bucket. LeBron's got 13.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
It's Durant on the wing. James covering. The 11-footer, count it, and the Celtic lead has been cut down to 4 on the bucket from Kevin Durant.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Spencer Hawes is checked in for Oklahoma City. Celtics also changing it up. Thomas checked in for Jared Sullinger. Matthews comes in for Smart. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Isaiah Thomas. And then for Oklahoma City, Charlie Villanueva's checked in for Hawes. Gibson comes in for John Lure. And it's Waiters in for Lance Stevenson. LeBron dishes to Thomas. And that one is stuffed right through.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Westbrook up top, kicks it to Villanueva. Great D that time from Thomas. Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The fourth quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. Celtics leading by 6. And Oklahoma City, look at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. On the perimeter, it's Waiters and Durant. Taj Gibson is out there with DeAndre Jordan. And it's Westbrook in a point guard. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there. Just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And both free throws good for Thomas.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
Westbrook against Carter-Williams. Outside Durant. And stolen by LeBron. By himself. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Now that was pretty. That was just a nice looking reverse jam right there.
Use the rim, Clark, to protect the ball, I think, too, a little bit.
Yeah, did a nice job with it.
Hey, guys, how about the awareness there with that finish in traffic?
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today. There's a glaring discrepancy between these teams in that area of the game.
And it's been the difference. That's what's enabled them to build such a big lead, no doubt about it.
Johnson, he's checked in for Boston. Thunder trailing by 13. Westbrook kicks to Durant. Gibson the screen. And taken away by Johnson. Carter-Williams the pass to Matthews. Back to Carter-Williams. Pass to Johnson. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
And from an offensive standpoint, they have just been stellar.
Yeah, really good. I mean, extremely well coached, fluid, efficient. Man, it's been a lot of fun to watch. The points just keep piling up because they've been such a well-oiled machine.
Now here's Johnson following the miss by Russell Westbrook. Thomas with the ball. He's picked up by Jordan. Matthews dishes to Johnson. Thomas. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Jordan's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Gibson leading the charge.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
To the inside, here's Thomas. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
They've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense.
Here's Durant. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Jared Sullinger's checked in for Johnson. Marcus Smart comes in for Wesley Matthews. And Thomas subbed in for Michael Carter-Williams. Here's Westbrook. Isaiah Thomas making his last shot. Stevenson kicks to Westbrook. Stevenson outside. Teardrop shot. And Thomas with the block. 4 on the clock. And Boston with the rebound. Thomas got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. Goes back up. And it's blocked by Jordan. It's Durant with the drive. And Boston with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just must face it on that one.
Thomas with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. Double team on Thomas. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Thomas giving them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
And the freak. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
They're doing well overall, but the turnovers have been the exception.
Yeah, it has been, and they've been able to overcome the carelessness to this point, but I'm sure the coaching staff wants that to get cleaned up right now.
Stevenson passes to Lewis. And here's Westbrook from the arc, and he gets the bucket. Westbrook's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Sullinger a screen on Westbrook.
Move the ball. Stick it to
Thomas with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. And stolen by Jordan. And now it's Westbrook running.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It's on Jared Sullinger.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
Wesley Matthews checked in for Boston. Offensive rebound. And it's LeBron missing.
And they get the rebound, but, guys, that's been the issue throughout the game.
Yep, and the results on the scoreboard are attributed to how they've been out-rebounded thus far.
Key buckets, and we know he delivers down the stretch.
Boston leading by 4. Thomas kicks to Sullinger. Thomas a screen. To the inside. Thomas. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
And, guys, I think you've got to give them credit for the number of steals they've taken away. I mean, a lot of effort on the defense from them tonight.
Now, here's Westbrook. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's on Isaiah Thomas.
Well, Westbrook has been great. 25 points, and the three-pointers have been dropping for him. He's got 3 of them.
You know what, Clark? If you continue to shoot the way he is, he may have to become more of an integral part of their offensive scheme.
The Celtics with the lead. Thomas kicks to Sullinger. To the middle. Deflects the pass. Durant attacking. Here's Stevenson. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And he's good on the second.
Boy, they came out of the locker room at halftime with a much more physical disposition than they had in the first half.
And that helps, Clark. They've gotten extra trips to the foul line, and they need that to continue if they're going to get back in this game.
Really nice dime drop in there. Playmaking ability is exactly what you get from Isaiah Thomas.
Jordan with the screen on Thomas. Westbrook drives in. Misfires after coming off the pick.
And they've controlled the glass throughout this game, but it's still close.
Guys, it's their hard work inside that has them out in front. But they can't let off now. They've got to keep it going.
And ran his man straight into the screen and got a clear path to the bucket.
That is how it is done.
Excellent team play there on the pick, and then he rips it down.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Thank you, guys. I got a chance to hear what Randy Whitman was saying to the team. He told the squad, now is the time when we turn it on and leave them in the rear view mirror. It won't be easy, but guys, I know we can put them away. Let's see if they can deliver, Kevin.
Celtics leading by 7. Thomas kicks to Sullinger. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
So far, going for more of an inside game here in the second half, and I like that. A little smash-mouth basketball, taking it inside.
Away. There's 1:26 left in the game, and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And Russell Westbrook drops them both.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
LeBron outside. Thomas sets a screen for James.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Outside Matthews. Just 5 to shoot. Back to LeBron. Uncovered. Jordan with the rebound.
I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
Stevenson drives in. Great D that time from James.
Been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
Thomas sets a screen for Thomas. It's Matthews on the wing. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet.
And with that basket, you'd have to think this lead is secure.
I'm almost ready to go there with you, partner. Not quite. I'm hanging around at that 98% mark, so it's just about done, but I need a little more evidence to close the book on.
Now here's Thomas, following the miss by Lance Stevenson.
Under 5, Lance Stevenson. That's his second foul.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 9. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
So we see Boston get the win here, and this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic.
Congratulations on the win and leading the way in terms of the points production. How were you able to create shots for yourself?
That's my #1 skill.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet Freak. It was nothing short of a professional offensive clinic he put on today. He hit shots from every place he took them, and he took a lot of them to score more than 50 points.
Well, the players are where you're really testing.
And that'll do it for tonight's NBA Finals coverage. For Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you for more high-stakes NBA Finals action coming up soon.